Good morning, everyone. I'm here at Six Flags Great America. I haven't been here since April. I had a vlog that I was going to post, and I didn't post it because it looked really bad. It's a rainy day here today. It's 4th of July, so I came with my family to celebrate the holiday here. Everyone's off from work. So I'm headed over to Rather Rakshasa to start my day. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. You'll probably see 2 vlogs about this day. I'll probably vlog Rather Rakshasa in one video and then just continue it in this 4th of July vlog. So I might cut out, and I'll put a link here because I'll probably post Rather Rakshasa, my review of it, and then I'll attach it to this video highlighting 4th of July. It's basically empty. The park opened up at like 10:30. And it's like 11:30 and some of the rides are down because of the weather, but it's empty. I mean, everyone's going to the water park today, so we're just kind of enjoying our time. All right, so I obviously probably just did a random cut, and I'll do some clips, but I will put the link into the Rather Rakshasa review video. So that's what I ended up doing. I wanted to film 2 videos here at Six Flags on 4th of July, but now I'm headed over with my family. I've been on the ride that I wanted to go on. I don't really mind doing anything else. I know there's a parade potentially. Probably not. Maybe I lied on that one, but there's definitely some shows that we want to see. They got fireworks tonight, so that's pretty cool. They don't normally do that, so it's something I think that they're trying out to see if they could bring more people out. It's pretty empty here. I think that's probably what I was talking about. Sorry for that jump cut. There was a group of people in front of me, and I didn't want to be rude and just walk right through them. I'm a fast walker. That's probably why I talk so fast also in my videos. I'm headed over to, they're by the Little Dipper, they said, so it's the other side of the park. I'm headed over there. See what I can do with them. This park's pretty empty right now for what I thought it was going to be. Maybe later. I know a lot of people are at the water park here, so that's probably why it's empty. Pretty cool day for somebody who enjoys empty parks. I would always say just come on a holiday, because for some reason here at Six Flags it's always empty. Everybody else tends to do something else. But I'll kind of show you guys around because you guys don't want to see my face. I think you guys want to see Six Flags, so I'll make sure to cut right now. Walking by the food court, you get X-Flight, which is right across from it, and you have the view of American Eagle in the background. And then you have Kidsopolis, which, honestly, that thing is going to be gone, I think. It just feels, I mean, it looks pretty live today, but it looks dead. This whole area right here of this park, it's my biggest complaint. They used to have a lot of like carnival games, and then now they have a few. And they use that area mainly because of Six Flags Fright Fest. And in Fright Fest, they use that whole area as a haunted house. I doubt that they're ever going to replace that. I wish they would, because I feel like there's so much potential in that area by itself. And now we're headed over to probably the best ride at the park. Goliath is a wooden roller coaster. It's like it's technically wooden and steel. I mean, that thing goes upside down. You're only restrained from your legs. It's probably the most thrilling ride here. That's why I say Rather Rakshasa, I just went on it. As great as it is, I don't think it'll beat Goliath, just because of the amount of risk that I feel like Goliath kind of gives you, just because you're just going upside down in a wooden coaster. That's a really cool ride. I'll show you guys the entrance. I'm like looking at the line. It's basically a walk-on, maybe a 5-10 minute wait. I'm very tempted to just go on it before I even see my family, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. So we're going over to Goliath right now. I mean, the line is over there by the stairs, which at that point, you're on the ride. So we're headed in. Queue lines at Six Flags, that's what I forgot to talk about in Rather Rakshasa. Queue lines, never been their strong point. It's just a bunch of switchbacks, metal, and you can see all the behind the scenes of the park. I wish they would work on that, especially because that's what I think Universal and Disney does best, is they hide the line through really cool shows or just rooms, or I just feel like Six Flags could put just a bit more effort. But then again, this is a seasonal park. It shuts down in the winter. So I just don't think they put that much money into it. But we'll see. We're headed into Goliath, best roller coaster here. And then I'll meet up with my family after that. So I just got off of Goliath, and I'm walking over to Little Dipper, which is a kid coaster. It was actually from Kiddieland, and then now it's over here. But Goliath, I'll get back on topic. Best ride here. I forgot how old now, probably 9-10 years old. It's up there now. Well, 10 years for a coaster. But such a great ride. It's smooth, it's fast, it's intense, it's everything you would want in a wooden roller coaster. It catches people off guard. I love hearing people's reactions to it when they go on it for the first time, because I feel like every time I ride it, it's just such an enjoyable experience, and I like that other people are enjoying the same thing. So we're headed over to Little Dipper. I think my family's over here. We've got a lot of kids today, so I might not go on as many intense rides, just in order to stay with the family. And you can't really see it, but this is Little Dipper. So obviously it's from Kiddieland. It's a kiddie coaster. It got built, I forgot when, but then it made its way over to Six Flags when they purchased it. So not a bad ride. It's a good ride for little kids. So I'll always recommend, if you've got little kids, come to Little Dipper. And my family's here, so I made it with them. I guess I'm going to highlight a bit of what Six Flags has. This is Camp Cartoon. A lot of what used to be like old like Scooby-Doo shows and like old Flintstones cartoons, they used to be here. I think Six Flags must have lost the rights, because like here it used to be the Mystery Machine and now it's just called Crazy Bus. So I think they had to rebrand it because they lost the rights to Scooby-Doo. And then they used to have the Flintstones here. This used to be the kiddie area, and now it's just nothing. Like, it's just really just 3 rides that aren't really entertaining, I guess, for the kids. Honestly, Kidsopolis is better. Six Flags should improve, especially because they should have more of a partnership with these classic cartoons like Bugs Bunny and the Looney Tunes. But it's a little sad because I grew up with this park, so this is what I remember. This was actually the first roller coaster that I ever rode at this park. So it's going to take a while. And then you see in the background Goliath. It's a really nice shot of the drop. Let's see if I can get it. But yeah, it's basically a near 90-degree drop. It's such a fast coaster as well. But yeah, my family, they're all riding this roller coaster. It's called Sprocket Rocket. I might go on it just because I could record on it. We'll see if I go on it. I don't know, probably not. So I ended up convincing a lot of the people that are in my group that like to go on a roller coaster. We're just going to hit Goliath, which I already went on it. But again, like I said, it's the best coaster here at Six Flags Great America, so I don't mind going on it again. I'm going with my brother. He's never been on this. It is exciting for him to see what's going to happen. I hope he doesn't freak out. He's been on more rougher roller coasters at Universal Studios, so I'm not too worried about him, but it is fun. And so we'll see what everyone says. I think everyone's going to like it. This ride is just always the best one. If you can go on it multiple times in one trip, I recommend you do it. It's worth it. So we got off of Goliath. Everyone loved it, and they are adrenaline junkies, so they want to get on X-Flight right now. It's smooth. I don't see a single wait in this. This might be a walk-on as well. 4th of July at Six Flags Great America. I recommend you come. There is like no wait time. You can't miss out on these things like that, because if I can come on holidays and it's like this, then maybe I shouldn't be telling people to come, because it's the only time I can come during the summer and weekends. But it's just amazing to see everything. Oh, thank you. But yeah, we're getting an X-Flight, and we're just gonna have a great time now. We just went on X-Flight. Great ride, smooth ride. It's a pretty good ride. That's all I can really say. I wish I had more words to say to review these rides. I've just been on them my whole life for as long as I can remember. So I'm just really used to them. But I love it as somebody who probably isn't that familiar with Six Flags Great America. These are all rides that I think you should go on. If you could go on everything, which I know you can, you should go on everything. And now I'm at the food court just showing off some of the options. So you have nachos if you have Mexican food. So they have an interesting variety of Mexican food. They have Asian food. They have Korean corn dogs, just corn dogs themselves. They have American food. Prices aren't too bad. They're like $15, $16 for a plate. I mean, that's what you would get normally at like any restaurant at this point. This used to be like a vegan restaurant, and they closed, so they probably weren't selling that much. And then you got obviously your chicken tenders, your burgers, and you got your sides. So American, Mexican, Chinese, and then you got pizzas over here. Their pizzas are their theme park food pizza. So I don't recommend them, but if you want a slice of pizza, this is where you would get it. We're gonna actually eat at it's like an indoor restaurant. It's pretty brand new. and they sell like American barbecue. So that was a little crash course of the food court. Not a lot of good options, or no, not a lot of like interesting options. You just got a little bit of everything. But yeah, we're just waiting. Half of our group is going on X-Flight again because they wanted to go on it when we went on it, and so there's a little bit of a confusion there. So they're going on it. It looks like people want to go on Wrath of Rakshasa. I've already been on it today. We'll go on it again. That ride is worth the wait, especially if it's a 20-minute wait. I'm just so shocked with how great the wait times are, especially here for Six Flags. I feel like I'm not showing the park enough, so I'm gonna cut to show the park. So this is the view of X-Flight. You can actually see just how nice this coaster is. My favorite part of this ride is when it goes into this like watchtower building. So let's see if I can direct the camera. So right here, I'll wait until they go in, but the coaster itself goes inside this watchtower. It's like a near miss hit. I felt like I was gonna hit it when I went on it. There it is. But yeah, I really love that. So X-Flight is definitely a top roller coaster here at this park. Definitely go on it. If you get a little dizzy, I would be weary of it. It doesn't spin that much, but there are some elements, especially right there, where you can get a lot of blood rushing to your head, and that could make you a little lightheaded. So that is something to watch out. Some of these rides will make you a little lightheaded if you have motion sickness or if you suffer from that. So always keep that in mind when coming to Six Flags. The one thing that I'll always recommend that you come and eat is the turkey legs here at Six Flags. Same as Disney, same as, I think Universal also sells turkey legs. I always recommend turkey legs no matter where you go at any theme park. They just kind of hit the spot, and it's a really nice filling lunch. It's only like, what, 17 bucks? So I love seeing X-Flight and Wrath of Rakshasa just kind of be right here. It just looks so much neater than what used to be here. There used to be like a game and a bridge and everything. It just looks so much nicer. So we're going to go on Wrath of Rakshasa again. It's looking like a 20-minute wait again, 25 maybe minute wait. We're kind of splitting up again between the people who have kids and the people who like to go on roller coasters. It's kind of what you have to do sometimes, but we're enjoying our 4th of July here, our holiday. And we'll see how this ride is. I mean, obviously, I've been on this one, so I already know how it's going to be, but we'll see what the rest of the family thinks. The only thing here that kind of sucks is there's no shade. So today's a very hot day. It rained this morning, so humidity is just insane. It's through the roof, but this is the entrance. I like the entrance. I love the theming of this Hindu demon. I think it's a Hindu demon. And so we're just going to go right in. So we just got off of Wrath of Rakshasa. You could actually see it behind me. We're headed over to Raging Bull. The rest of our group is watching like a show. They wanted to be in like an AC place. I'm headed over to, it's like the Southwest Territory. It's the southern part of, technically it's the northernmost part of the park, I think, if you look at it through the map of whatever. I'm getting technical for no reason. At this point, we're just going to hit all the big rides. So here's Battle for Metropolis. It's like a shooter game, like with a TV screen. Think of like Buzz Lightyear, Men in Black over in Orlando, but this one's just all TV screens. It's a pretty cool ride. It's enjoyable, but if you want AC, you go in there. Other than that, it's not much of a roller coaster. It's just a shooter game. So here's Southwest Territory. So everything's themed like the Southwest. So very New Mexico, very West Texas area. But yeah, the park is dead. I don't want to keep saying it over and over again, but if you ever want to come to Six Flags Great America, you got to come during 4th of July or during a holiday. It's just empty. I feel like I'm saying it over and over again, but it shocks me. I'm just on a roll with Epic Universe and Universal Studios, and then now Six Flags, how empty the park is. I mean, we're enjoying our time. Most rides are probably like a 30-minute wait or less. So it's just, that's very enjoyable when you go to a theme park and almost everything is a walk-on, because then you're just going from one ride to another, especially at a theme park like this that has maybe 18 coasters. I think that's the official number right now. So here's the food pavilion area, so you can eat. Giant drop, potentially go on it today. This thing is got a nasty drop to it, but it is very fun. So we're headed over to Raging Bull, which is the one you can see out in the outline. Probably the consensus is that it's the best ride here at the park. Even though I love Goliath, and a lot of people do, I think this one's a bit more friendly for people. I completely lost track of where I last vlogged. We got off of Raging Bull. I don't know if I think that's where I left off in the vlog. We went on Raging Bull, great ride, everybody loves it. And that's where I always come in this debate. I always say Goliath is the best ride at this park, but the most enjoyable is Raging Bull. I think that it's always a great time if you're somebody who loves roller coasters. That's probably the ride you want to go on. If I tell you to go to Six Flags Great America, I'll always tell you to go on Goliath and Raging Bull, and then you can decide which one it is. If you already have your opinion made up, make sure to let me know in the comments below what's better for you, Raging Bull or Goliath. I feel like that's going to be the eternal debate at this park. Right now we're headed to Max Force. That's towards the front of the park, and we're almost there. I had a bit of Dippin' Dots. I feel like every time I come to Six Flags, I have to have Dippin' Dots. So that's why I was kind of lost. Oh, look at that. Uncle Sam is here. I didn't know that they had picture ops. Or a photo op, my bad, not picture ops. But there's Uncle Sam taking pictures, obviously, for 4th of July weekend. What I'm noticing, and you can see it in the wait times, is more people from Hurricane Harbor, the water park next door. More of them are starting to show up here. So it does worry me a little that maybe wait times are going to skyrocket because some of these rides in the front of the park are starting to balloon up to 70 minutes of wait time or 30 minutes, where everything has been a walk-on today. So that is something to keep an eye out. So this is Max Force. So far it's a 30-minute wait, so it's 3:30. Probably after this we're gonna go have some lunch. So we just got off of Max Force. Here's what's interesting about Max Force. It's only run with one coaster, so it can get in your nerves, or it can get on your nerves. Gosh, I can't speak English after that ride. But it can get on your nerves because you can wait like an hour, and it doesn't feel like it should be an hour wait because the line is so short. My group was kind of starting to get, not upset, but they were starting to kind of be like, is this worth the wait? Is this worth the wait? And then they got off and they're like, it was not worth the wait, but they were glad they went on it. So just know that about Max Force. Now we're headed over to eat lunch/dinner. We haven't eaten, it's 5 o'clock already, so that's on us. I mean, we kind of got here at 12. So that was like during lunchtime. So we're headed over to oh wow, that's a really bad one for me. DC Universe. Sorry about that. I'm kind of ashamed. But we're headed over to like DC Universe, and that has like Joker, Batman, The Flash, which used to be known as Vertical Velocity. You know what? I didn't know this ride was open. Roaring Rapids is back open from 12 to 8. This ride has been shut down for years, since like COVID times. That's insane. So hopefully it's open longer and not just now, but I'm going to check this out. This ride, I mean, the line is just super long, but this ride has been closed since COVID. That's incredible. You got to pay to shoot the water cannons at them, but wow. As somebody who comes to this theme park so much, I didn't know I was going to miss seeing that because I can't believe that's open. That's been shut down for 5 years almost, now 6. Oh, no, 6 it would have been next year, but 5 years that ride was shut down. So you learn something new every day. So this is DC Universe. I'm sorry, I'm so excited about Roaring Rapids being open because I'm not a water ride guy, but I do love Roaring Rapids. It reminds me a lot of the one in Disney. I think it's Kalaman. I don't know the one in Disney, maybe write down in the comments below, but it's the one in Animal Kingdom. So that's really cool to see it back. But we've seen Joker, and now we're headed over. I know Batman's on the other side of this little area. You can see it in the back. It's the yellow and purple one. It's going up. I think it showed me that Batman was like a 5-minute wait. So it's a walk-on. If it is, we might decide to go on it before lunch, but I would rather eat lunch. But then again, like coming to theme parks, sometimes you got to make a sacrifice. It's like you're headed one way, but then you see that there's no wait, so you just go on that one. So we'll see. I got to discuss with the group, and then I'll continue the vlog. Update, this got crazy. Half our group wanted to keep going because we're so close to the restaurant. The other half of us wanted to go on this, so I'm going in line. I'm checking a little point. If there's no wait, we're getting on. But if there's a little bit of wait, we'd rather just not get on it. So this is the line. I'm kind of gauging to see if the tunnel is empty and we just go straight upstairs, then we're getting on it no matter what. At this point, we're getting on it, which is, I'm so excited. I haven't been on this in maybe 2 years. It wasn't my favorite, but I'm excited to do this. All right, we're headed up. So you go into the Batcave. This is definitely like Tim Burton's Batman. And this goes right into the Batcave. We're in. It's a walk-on. I'm sorry if I'm yelling, but the music is playing so loudly. See, the thing about my vlogs is nothing is planned. Everything is last minute. And like that right there. I had a gut feeling. I literally was walking, and I'm like, Batman, I remember seeing a 5-minute wait. We went on it, walk-on. You guys saw that. And when we got like off the ride, it was packed. Like the queue line was packed. So it was a really good call on my part to just kind of sidestep that one, because you can never be lucky like that, where you could just go on a ride like that last minute and it be like 0 wait time. So very, very happy with that. Just wanted to mention, actually, this is right next to the restaurant, but they have go-karts here. It is a paid attraction. Somebody was waving and I got distracted, but it is a paid attraction, so it isn't included in your ticket, so you got to pay, obviously, extra. I have a Prestige Pass, so I have a free entry. I should use it because I feel like I've never done it before. Maybe today would be a great day just to have some fun, but I'm also with family, so I don't want to kind of ruin that. I might do it by myself. I might make a video out of that. Who knows? But Yukon Barbecue Pit, there it is. I love this place. There's AC. It's inside. It's quiet. I feel like a lot of people go to the main food court and don't come to this place. It's definitely good. It's a little pricey, but for like theme park food, it's like 18, 20 bucks. If you like American barbecue, this is definitely the place to go. So we're gonna head inside. I'll probably look at the menu. So you have dry rubbed and oak cherry smoked meat. So you got brisket. You also got pulled pork, pulled chicken, and smoked turkey breast. So we're gonna have some lunch, and then we'll find out what we do later. So this place is awesome. I mean, I can already feel the AC. I love it. I know my family's in here, so I might not vlog as much. Maybe what I eat is probably what I'll vlog. But yeah, I am excited to eat here. They have obviously salads, sides, desserts, smoked meat platters. So I can't really zoom in on these things, but you got brisket, pulled pork, pulled chicken, turkey breast. You got all these turkeys and baked mac and cheese, crispy mashed potatoes, smoked baked beans, potato salad, coleslaw. So hopefully the mic is picking this up because I am not holding it in my hand. But I got some chicken wings, smoked chicken wings, and this is their version of like mashed potato. It's an interesting version, so I'm gonna taste it and then I'll let you guys know. And then there's also like a variety of like barbecue sauces, and then they have spicy barbecue, so we're just gonna try it out and I'll see how it goes. Not the most flattering angle, but we're gonna dig in. So smoked wing. Well, juicy, moist, really good for a chicken wing, especially a smoked chicken wing. Definitely for theme park food. I mean, it's kind of pricey. It was like 18 bucks, but really good. And I'll try the mashed potato. So they like flatten their potato like that. It's like they grill their potato and they flatten it. It's really good. I really like. It's salty. It's not too bad. And they gave me a hush puppy. I'm not a fan of hush puppies because it's just bread that's like fried, but I'll try it. It's really good. I'm gonna taste everything inside of the hush puppy. If you come to Six Flags Great America, I mean, it's only 20 bucks. If you come to the Yukon Pit, everything else, a slice of pizza, chicken tenders, things are gonna cost you 15, 16 bucks. Might as well kind of splurge. Go here. They let you order whatever you want of the proteins and the sides. So you get to kind of play, mix and choose what you want. Definitely 8 out of 10 for theme park food. And so I'm gonna dig in. I won't record the rest, but you guys saw me take my first bites of this. After having lunch, it's roughly about 7 o'clock, probably a little bit later. So I took a pretty well-needed rest because we have been going since we got here. But the rest of my group is actually already up ahead of me. They went on Viper, which I might go on later by myself. I'm kind of just doing solo trip at this point. It feels weird not going on American Eagle on the 4th of July. So as much as I don't like American Eagle, I am actually headed over here because it's in the back of the park next to Sky Striker. It says it's a 5-minute wait, but yeah, we're going into American Eagle right now. So this one right here is actually one of the newer additions here at the park. It's Sky Striker. They got rid of American Revolution. I think it's up in like Six Flags New England or something. I saw a video where people are saying that that's where they saw it. So you guys might not be able to see me because I feel like there's shade or the sun. I don't know what's going on. Okay, there you go. But we're headed over to American Eagle. It looks like it's a walk-on. I mean, I'm looking at the line from all the way over there. I'm just going to go on it. I mean, it's like 70 years old at this point. Fact check me on that. But it's an old ride. And the reason I don't like going on it is because half the time I feel like I'm going to die when I go on it. But again, it just felt weird to go to Six Flags, especially on 4th of July, and not ride American Eagle. I'm wearing the United States of Amusement shirt, and it's got, I'm pretty sure he meant to put American Eagle, even though it's not exactly American Eagle, but I'm pretty sure that's in the back of my shirt. It's a really long line, or a long queue, not line, but yeah, it takes a minute. It's in the back of the park. I just feel like you just keep walking over and over until you finally reach it. But once we go on it, I don't want to risk the camera, but I probably could record everything. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm solo riding this one. The rest of my family, don't know where they are. I'll find them eventually. I always do. So I know this park inside and out at this point. I've been here so many times, and I come like 3, 4, or 5 times a year. So I'm just kind of rambling on, but I'm excited to go on it. It's a classic ride, you know. Only the red train's open. Go figure. They never run 2 trains. If they ever do, then you got to go on both sides at least once, because it's impossible, I feel, to find a day where they run both trains. So going up the stairs, and I'll see you guys then. So I wish I could say don't go on American Eagle because it's not a thrilling ride and you won't have a good time, because that's not true. You do have a good time on that ride. It's a fun ride. It's just so bumpy. When I got off this ride, I've been on it so many times, and getting off of it this time, I appreciated it because I was looking at the ride. The fact that the coaster's made out of wood, so like maybe it's rotting, but it's still wood. You know, I've always disagreed with Park Pros because he's always like, he loves American Eagle and everything, and I've always said that thing needs to get scrapped. There's so much room for Six Flags to develop another better ride. But getting off of it this time, I was like appreciating it a lot more because of the age and the history. And I guess if you look at it that way, then maybe it shouldn't get taken down until it can't be safe, because it's a good ride. Like, I'm not saying it's a boring ride. This isn't like the case of Fast and the Furious where I go on a rant saying how terrible it is and I want it taken down. This one is more of like, I personally feel it's ran its course, so I think that they should take it down. But you will always have a good time on that ride, no matter what. Everyone has a great time on that ride. It's a great ride to kind of build you up on those drops, because the drop itself is a nasty drop. I mean, you feel like you're flying out. And that's such a thrilling part of that ride. So maybe I do feel like a jerk that I've always been so negative and said, scrap it, take it down, it's old, and I should just appreciate it for what it is, for the thrills that it brings, and maybe I have a change of heart because of today. Also, my family ended up not doing Viper. They ended up going on Battle for Metropolis, which is a shooter game. So they gave me some time to like catch up and go on Viper with them, so that'll be fun. I would have liked to go on Battle for Metropolis, but it's just, sometimes if it's a long wait time for a shooter game, and it's not like the best shooter game, it's just a shooter game, and sometimes I don't even know what I'm shooting at. The guns sometimes don't work, and it's on the blinker. I always get a high score, no matter what. I always get a high score on that ride, but I'd rather not go on it by myself. I usually like going on it with the group, because you can fit like 6 people. Now we're headed over to Viper. See, I'm walking up to Justice League, Battle for Metropolis, and I can already see my family, so I'm gonna hang out with them, see what happens, then we go on Viper. All right, I forgot to update you guys, but after finding my family, we ended up, they got off of that ride, and we're headed over to Viper. So Viper's just on the other side of Southwest Territory, and half the family's gonna go on it. We got some kids that won't go on it, so we're gonna have a good time. So we're here on Viper. Basically, almost all of us are going to go on it, so pretty exciting. All right, so I had a little bit of a update. I guess it's a big update. I lost track of where I last left off. I think it's when we went on Viper. We're moving kind of fast though, because it's 8 o'clock, and we're trying to go to the other side of the park and ride Superman and probably finish off our day with that ride. It's probably like a 30 to 40 minute wait. So I always find it funny because Six Flags has like different themes throughout their park. There's obviously like DC Universe, Southwest Territory, and this is Orleans Place, so it's very New Orleans themed. But it's definitely lost its, I guess, taste or flavor, other than this one building that, yeah, you could say is very New Orleans themed. I mean, they have Dark Knight, Superman, they have Italian food, funnel cakes. So it's definitely not very New Orleans theme anymore. So I just think that's pretty funny how this land or this little area doesn't feel at all like what it's supposed to be selling. What I'm trying to say is Six Flags, do better. So I made it way before the rest of my group, but you were here at Superman's Ultimate Flight. One of the best rides here, obviously, because you go on your stomach when you're riding this. So because it is a very unique ride and probably one of the best rides here at the park. So if you guys watch my Epic Universe vlogs, I learned from my mistakes to vlog at night where there's like light. So I'm kind of in a little corner over here where there's just a ton of light because you can't see me at night. And I just realized that when I was editing my videos. I should have realized that earlier. But anyways, we got off Superman. They were only running a coaster, but the line wasn't that long. So it was maybe like a 30-minute wait. Perfect way to end the night. That coaster at night, you can't see anything. You're going head first into dive rolls and into like loop-de-loops, but head first. It's just a perfect ride. And now we're going to end our night eating a funnel cake and heading over to Hometown Square to view the fireworks. I'll probably put the fireworks show in the vlog just to have that. So this might be a bloated vlog just because I'll add that nighttime show. But yeah, it's been a great 4th of July. I hope you guys have had a great 4th of July. Hopefully I can post this soon. I don't know when. Keep going. Not to be petty, but they said that that was the best viewing area of the fireworks, and you can't see anything. So I'm headed in a completely different direction because I can't see anything at all. I mean, the music's playing over there, but there's literally all these buildings and trees blocking the fireworks, so you're not seeing anything at all. So I'm going to see if I can find a better viewing area and get a good angle of the show. All right, so I completely forgot to record my outro at Six Flags, so that's on me. There's so much going on after the fireworks that I just completely forgot. I'm terrible at this, and I gotta get better at this because there's times where I just completely forget that I'm supposed to be recording a video, and there's times I remember. So it depends. But anyways, so 4th of July at Six Flags Great America, I recommend going. I don't recommend staying for the fireworks. So as you guys saw in my video, they told us to show up to that area, and they said those are the best viewing areas for the fireworks. So we went, and as you can see, the whole park, not the whole park, but a big majority of the people were in that area. And it was blocked by like 3 buildings and like 2 roller coasters. So like, how are you supposed to enjoy fireworks if everything is blocked? And I've said it already a couple times in this video, but Six Flags, do better. I'm not trying to compare it to Disney or Universal because obviously we're talking about 2 different types of parks. But telling the people going to your park, hey, this is the best area for you to watch these fireworks, and then not giving them a really good experience, because we ended up watching, I only showed a small clip of it, but I went all the way to the front of the park in the carousel, and I had a better viewing area there than I had over. It was kind of, I was a little salty. I didn't enjoy them as much as I thought it was. It was a 15-minute show. I only showed a couple clips, or maybe a couple minutes, but I'm just disappointed. I think that's what it is. I'm just disappointed that I thought I had everything kind of planned out, and then everything kind of went crazy. And, but hey, overall, though, Six Flags Great America on a 4th of July, enjoyable. Everything was not a walk-on, but everything was a short wait. And I recommend that you guys go there, but I don't recommend you guys stay for the fireworks. But anyways, happy 4th of July to everybody. I hope you guys had a great day. I'll try to post this vlog as soon as I can, but it might take a bit. But I do recommend going to Six Flags Great America during a holiday, maybe Labor Day, maybe Memorial Day. So that's all I'm going to say. Thank you. Make sure to like and subscribe, watch the video, and that's it.